LEGO City have unveiled some new construction sets recently, and I have to say they are absolutely incredible. But would you believe me if I said that the city construction theme have been around on and off since 2005? The fact that they've released such standout sets this year suggests that this might mark the beginning of something truly exciting. Join me as we explore the past, the present and the unreleased LEGO City construction sets, but make sure to stick around because at the end of the video I'll be revealing which one of these sets is now worth a small fortune. First things first, Brinko's Picks, where I shout out your favourite set from the previous video, goes to Leo Roblox Gaming 8373, and their favourite sets are both 42110, the Technic Land Rover Defender, and set 42160, the Technic Audi RSQ e-tron. Let me know your favourite set down in the comments for a chance to be featured in the next video. I'm sure many of you have already seen the impressive modern day construction sets we've been fortunate to have. The standout is undoubtedly set 60409, the new mobile construction crane. I've dedicated an entire video to reviewing this set, so after you finish here I highly recommend you checking that one out. But just at first glance, this crane is a powerhouse with an impressive array of 16 wheels keeping it firmly grounded. But that's not all, it's packed with exciting play features like a removable counterweight, a hinged operator's cab, foldable support legs and an enormous crane arm that rotates freely and seems to extend effortlessly. When fully extended, it's truly massive. The set also includes 4 minifigures, 3 construction workers and a site supervisor. But let's not overlook the portable toilet side build, definitely a fun addition that needs no discussion. The build process itself is incredibly enjoyable, and at around $100 this set is definitely worth the investment. Now if you are enjoying this video, please could you consider hitting that subscribe button. Your support might seem small, but it means the world to me. Released alongside the construction crane is set 60420, the new construction excavator. Modelled after a massive 80-ton excavator, this machine makes a striking addition to any LEGO City construction site. Its two-toned yellow and black colour scheme is perfectly suited for such sets, ensuring it stands out from the rest. The excavator is highly versatile, with a rotating boom and operator's cab that spins a full 360 degrees. Included are 3 minifigures along with several construction barriers and accessories, but a personal favourite accessory of mine is the tiny little jackhammer piece we haven't seen in quite some time. Rounding off, or should I say rolling off 2024, is set 60401, our very own construction steamroller. This has to be one of the smallest construction sets available, but for $10 it's definitely a why not purchase. The driver's cab pivots and you also get a minifigure and a shovel. What more could you ask for at this price point? But now let's take a look where it all began. 2005 gave us 6 sets, and I have to say this theme was off to a strong start, starting with set 7242, the street sweeper. This small and compact model has everything needed to keep your streets clean. It includes a shovel, a broom and a sanitation worker minifigure. The blue rotating brush at the front is quite interesting, considering we hardly ever see this piece. Next up is set 7243, simply named Construction Site, and it is truly impressive. It features a large clamshell crane that fills materials into a raised rock crusher, which then sends the crushed rock along a conveyor belt into a 6-wheeled dump truck. There's definitely a lot going on in this set, especially considering it only has 298 pieces. With just 36 pieces, set 7246, the Mini Digger, is the smallest set of the year. And when I say mini, it is barely bigger than the minifigure that operates it. This little machine would probably take you about 3 minutes to build, but hey, it adds a cute touch to your construction site. The previous set makes the minifigure look large, but set 7344 makes the minifigure look tiny. In fact, the dump truck dwarfs the minifigure. This may seem like a standard build, but have you ever seen a singular LEGO piece this large? The dumping bed of this model is absolutely enormous. Using the minifigure for comparison, I'm pretty sure you could fit a whole house in there. We have a mini digger, but now we need a regular digger, and set 7248 fits the bill perfectly. It's not massive, but it's big enough to get the job done. There's nothing overly complicated about this set, but I love how the arm features multiple hook pieces, allowing you to bend and adjust it to many different angles. Plus, this model includes an enclosed tiltable cab, adding a nice touch of realism. But the final set of 2005 feels like a leap forward by at least 10 years. Set 7249, the XXL mobile crane elevates this year's construction lineup from a solid 5 out of 10 to an extreme 8 out of 10. This 8-wheeled crane truly lives up to its name and is an absolute beast. Packed with play features like retractable legs and an extendable arm, it sets a high standard. The similarities between this and the newest mobile crane are definitely noticeable. 2006 marked a significant year for City Construction. Despite releasing only 2 sets, they were arguably the very best. First up is set 7905. This building crane was truly massive, towering at an impressive 68 centimeters tall with a 68 centimeters long extension arm. It boasted operational features as well. Just simply turn the crank to lower and raise the working hook. Slide the hook dolly along the arm for precise lifting, and it also rotates a full 360 degrees. Included in the set were 2 containers with hook loops on their roofs, allowing you to pick up and place them with the crane, plus 3 minifigures ensuring the job gets done properly. The second was set 7900 and in my opinion outshined the first. The heavy loader truck was a true marvel of LEGO engineering, designed to transport massive bridge segments. This truck and trailer combination was exceptionally impressive. The truck itself measured over 61 centimeters in length, with an additional 23 centimeters extension, totaling a massive 84 centimeters when fully extended. Moreover, you could unlock the rear wheel segment, allowing it to turn freely and navigate tight corners with ease. If you prefer just a truck without the trailer fully detaches, leaving you with just the cab unit. In 2007, the LEGO Construction Series experienced a remarkably quiet year, teasing but ultimately not releasing set 4933, a handheld street sweeper consisting of a mere 14 pieces, including that striking blue brush we saw earlier. But despite its non-release, enthusiasts took matters into their own hands, and many recreated the set using online instruction sheets and parts lists. The positive to this was the lack of pieces needed. It probably didn't cost too much. 2008 marked a slow comeback for the LEGO City Construction Series with the release of several sets. First up was set 5610, a set simply named Builder. This was a total of 23 pieces. It included a singular minifigure and a small cement mixer. Alongside this, set 5620, the street cleaner made its debut. It seemed LEGO wasn't satisfied with the unreleased 2007 version, so they redesigned it and added an additional 8 pieces, making it the most detailed hand street cleaner to date. Rounding off the comeback was set 5627, the mini dozer, which was given away for free in the UK and Ireland with the Daily Mirror newspaper in October of that year. Altogether, that added up to a total of 68 pieces for the entire year. 2009 was undoubtedly the year of abundance, as LEGO treated us to a wealth of sets, and it all started with set 5642, a basic tipper truck polybag, keeping with LEGO's tradition of enjoyable sets under 30 pieces. Next up, set 7630, the front end loader, which took things up a notch with increased complexity and detail, but the leap from this to the next set was truly remarkable, and we absolutely loved it. Set 7631, the 6-wheel dump truck made a triumphant return and was better than ever. This machine featured a pivoting middle section and a tipper body for unloading heavy rocks with ease. But taking it to even greater heights was set 7632, the crawler crane. This massive crane boasted rugged working treads, a massive rotating boom, and stood at an impressive 45 centimeters tall with a functional lifting mechanism. The sets now were definitely reaching new heights of quality and scale. However, my personal favourite of 2009 has to be set 7633. It offered a complete construction site experience with 3 vehicles, another mobile construction crane, a delivery truck carrying buildable parts, and a mini digger. This set also included 5 minifigures, a modular building set, and a working elevator. It truly had everything a construction site could need. No construction site would be complete without a dozer, and set 7685 fitted the bill perfectly. Just look at the massive blade on the front, complete with a built-in lifting mechanism. Set 7746, the single drum roller, was a staple that was made bigger and better than it needed to be. And don't miss the tiny yet impressive ground rammer in this collection. But finally, to wrap up 2009, LEGO gave us one final polybag. This was set 30003, the Road Roller, another newspaper exclusive over in the UK. But unfortunately, LEGO City Construction went silent for another 5 whole years, only breaking the silence with yet another newspaper exclusive in 2014. Set 30229, the repair lift, marked the shining star in the revival of the construction theme. However, with it being the sole construction set released that year, the future certainly seemed uncertain. In 2015, there was a glimmer of hope for our LEGO City Construction, albeit minimal. It began with set 30312, the Demolition Driller polybag, our first glimpse at revival. But following that was set 60072, the Demolition Starter set, which included a small front loader, 4 minifigures, and yes, a toilet. Was this all we were going to get? But next was set 60073, the service truck and trailer, which, you guessed it, also included a toilet. But was this a hint that the construction series was heading in a questionable direction? But then came 60074, a bulldozer with some kind of building. Inside probably another toilet, but hey, at least it came with dynamite, which was pretty cool. Set 60075 could be a light at the end of this 2015 shaped tunnel with the excavator and truck. The excavator featured a cool claw attachment that fed into a working conveyor belt linking with the 6-wheeled tipper truck, which had a functional tipping body and a working tailgate. But finally, we reached the end of 2015 with set 60076, the demolition site. This set introduced a never before seen wrecking ball crane, which was truly awesome. It also included another basic front loader and a small tipping truck, along with 5 more minifigures. It's safe to say this year ended better than it started. 2016 seemed like a recession year for the LEGO City Construction, as once again it went quiet. The only release was set 30348, the mini dumper, and it wasn't even a substantial set, including only 45 pieces. In 2017, there was a 100% increase with a grand total of 2 sets released. Oh, how fortunate we are. First up was set 30353, a basic tractor, which was free with the Donald Duck & Co comic book. And rounding off the year was set 60152, the sweeper truck and excavator. But let's be real here, this sweeper truck is something else. It's a 4-wheeled tipper-bodied truck towing a trailer carrying an excavator, topped off with the dual brush attachment on the front. Talk about maximising sweeping efficiency. What a truck indeed. 2018 was top tier, offering us just one polybag, set 30357, the road worker who spent their years zooming around in his go-kart traffic car, evidently doing absolutely nothing, since there clearly wasn't any construction happening. In 2019, the road worker finally had something to do. Thanks to set 60219, the construction loader hit the scene, handling small fencing jobs that oddly required a jackhammer. Seems like another slow year for the construction series. But in 2020, LEGO seemed to take a step back with set 60252. this construction bulldozer appeared to lack the realism and imagination seen in previous years, suggesting a decline in set quality over time. It almost feels like LEGO was losing their passion for this theme. After another 3 years of silence, set 60391, Construction Trucks and Wrecking Ball Crane marked the comeback in 2023. However, like the sets mentioned before, this was notably lacking. It was exceedingly basic and frankly quite boring compared to the excitement of the previous years. Perhaps it was time to consider moving on. Fortunately, 2024 arrived, and as you saw at the beginning of the video, LEGO City Construction was saved, and with any luck, this momentum will carry forward, bringing us more incredible builds in the future. However, only time will be able to tell. Let's just hope we won't have to wait another 3 years for the next release. If you've made it this far, it's now time to reveal the sets that are now worth a small fortune. It's actually set 7905, the LEGO building crane, initially priced around $50 US, but this set now commands nearly $400. But don't overlook set 7900, the heavy loader from the same year. Is also performing incredibly well, with its value increasing by around 1000% from its original retail price of $20 US. It's hard to believe such an awesome and big set was so cheap. Thank you so much for watching, your support really means a lot. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll definitely be seeing you in the next one.